got my hands on DaVinci Troy, and I'm going to be reviewing this bike, DaVinci Troy Carbon, reviewing this bike for Freehab magazine on their channel, but I did want to do something on my own channel about the Rockshox Vivid rear shock that's spec'd on this bike. Seems like a pretty special shock, so I just wanted to talk through my experience riding with it today. So here's the shock. Rockshox Vivid Ultimate. It's got the bottom out, hydraulic bottom out adjustment, high speed, low speed, and then one rebound. I've got the damping wide open, like no compression, no rebound damping, basically as fast in each direction as possible. Just rode a lap. This shock is feeling really nice. And I feel like this size of bike is like maybe slightly inappropriate for having a Rockshox Vivid. So I just feel like if it feels good on this bike, it's probably gonna be real good on like the Firebird, for instance. And I would love to have a Zeb and Vivid combo on the Firebird. I'd like to find a way to pull that off. But yeah, I feel like it stays really nice and composed. This is a super bumpy, kind of full-on trail for a bike of this size. And that rear end just feels so good. Feels like kind of like fast rebounding like I want it to, but it takes repetitive hits extremely well, and that just the whole chassis of the bike is just real calm, especially for the rebound being all the way fast. So that's a pretty impressive feat. It's kind of hot out here today, second lap. Breathing a little bit harder. But yeah, this track is, it's pretty bumpy and it's hard right now. It's not wet. It's more of like a clay. And that shock, maybe the lyric fork as well, like this bike is feeling incredibly supple. So I have a feeling that the Vivid is doing some heavy lifting. It'd be super fun to do some A/B testing on my Firebird. I'd really like to do that. Especially like this bike doesn't even have the radials, Schwalbe radial tires, which tend to like eat quite a bit of trail chatter, I find. Yay! And this is not a 29er, so yeah, very good first impression with the Rockshox Vivid. Yay! Yeah, super silky, like setting it down off a bigger hit. And a lot of this could be the DaVinci kinematics, because I think those are pretty dialed as well, but I don't know, it's a very silky feeling shock thus far. And I think most impressively, just with it being completely fast, wide open, how calm the bike is still. Like just hopping on it out here in the open, it's set super fast for rebound. Okay, this trail's quite a bit more loamy and it's just gonna be less taxing on that shock. So probably be pushing it a bit less, but yeah, the whole bike, this little 150, 160 bike or medium bike, like it just has that slight, calm, big bike presence to it. And I have a feeling a lot of that comes from that Vivid rear shock. Feels like the valving in that thing is pretty killer. This definitely piques my interest. This is literally just like my second ride on this shock, but usually the first impressions are the strongest. A little bit bumpier through there. It's so grassy right here, I can't see the landing right now. I'm just avoiding that. And that jump's tight. Yee. Nice bumpy through there. Feels pretty silky off the hits, especially when you consider there's no 29-inch wheel to eat any of that up. This is a Mullet bike. yeah, just impressed. Very settled feeling without killing the pop. So somehow they really refined that rebound curve, and any compression that's still on when you have the dials wide open. Yeah, the whole bike just feels very like it's eating a lot of energy. Some of that's got to be the fork, but definitely some of it has got to be the Vivid rear shock. Just a beautiful, slightly drier night out here. Yeehaw. I'll try the climb lever on the way out here. Usually Rockshox climb levers are far stiffer than the Fox stuff. Yep. It definitely is moving, but it feels extremely firm and noticeable. But it'll move no problem when you like throw your weight into it. It feels pretty firm and aggressive. So yeah, initial impressions on the Rockshox Vivid as supplied on this DaVinci Troy Carbon. Very intriguing and making me jealous. Even though my rear shock is pretty dialed in its own way, can't help but miss the Rockshox feel in my life. Gotta find a way to source a set. But yeah, that's all I got for tonight. Thanks for joining for a short one.